Hello, hello, we are live. How are we all doing today? Got the old farmer voice out. We're playing some Minecraft today. That's the plan. We're on the community server. The plan is we're going to work on the storage. I know we did that last time, but all we did was actually get like the you know, chests and barrels all set up. We didn't really actually get the storage itself done. Like, we didn't move anything over. That's kind of the plan for today. So the first thing I want to do is I want to also, I do just want to point out that I love how you can't see in through the window because of all the barrels, and that's intentional. That's fine. But there's that corner block there that you can just barely see through. Anyway, plan number one is to get item frames sorted, because as we all know, part of a good storage room, because I mean, if I was to ask you all to tell me what is inside these chests, you would have no idea. I mean, at the moment it's all just garbage, but I want there to be a bit of structure to it. So the plan is to make item frames. Now, I believe, I'm not 100% sure, I think item frames is this. It is, okay, good. I'm so glad I was right. But yeah, this is item frames, and I'm planning on just basically doing that. Wow, that is not many, is it? Can you use bamboos as well? You can't. Oh, I did not realise that. I thought you could. Okay, well, I'm out of sticks, because that's all the sticks I owned in the world. Oh, you can make sticks with bamboo. Never mind. You can make sticks with bamboo. Let's just do that. I knew there was something you could do with bamboo. I just couldn't remember what it was. In which case, I'm just going to lob that bamboo back in there. See, we want to avoid that, me just chucking stuff wherever, because why not? This is nowhere near enough. We're going to need way more sticks. It's nowhere near enough item frames. That, I mean, the 25, maybe that'll wrap around. No, I doubt it. I don't even think it'll wrap around. We've got the chest in the middle we want to do as well. I am just going to go to sleep because it's nighttime. There we go. I think we do have some more wood that we can play with, I think, on, is it this floor? Yeah, there's a bit more wood we can play with. We can merge the slabs, and we've got some more planks that we can play with. I mean, we'll see how far we can get for now. So I know last time when I set this up, I said I was going to go along the top row for the item frame. Well, first of all, problem is we've got a lantern there, so I'm thinking I'm going to go across this row here. And I don't know if maybe I made that decision before, but then we've also got the problem where we enter this back row. Well, we can't have an item frame there and there because it's going to take up the same block. So I think with the back row, I'm thinking I'm going to put the item frames like one row lower. Like, I think initially my plan was to have just this one column be lower. Like, my original plan was to have top row along the side, and then when you get to this back one here, you had to have this one here, and then the back row will continue along the top for the rest of them. But I think just for uniformity's sake, I'm going to have the back row just be along this block level here, the second high instead of third high. Anyway, let's get some item frames placed. So the plan is to have each column be a thing. Like, so maybe this will be sticks, for example, and then you'll have like bamboo and leather, coal, you know what I mean, etc, etc. And I think for these ones, I completely forgot what I was going to do for these ones. What did I want to do for these ones? Was I going to have each layer? I'll be honest, I know I said last time what the plan for these was, but I don't think I fully understood it at the time. I hadn't really thought it through. Not sure. Hey Stream Smith, I just loaded your stream and got an advert for Samsung Gaming Hub. Have you seen it? I have not, no. Why, does the Samsung Gaming Hub look good? What is it? What's the Samsung Gaming Hub? Do you know, Twitch have been super annoying with their ads lately. They've been proper pushing hard to get people to watch their ads. It's a little bit crazy. Right, there we go. We did run out of item frames. We need way more wood. I'm going to go get some wood. Samsung Gaming Hub. Is it like a... Is it a... I don't know. Is it... did I go too far? Oh, I did. I went way too far. Looks like they're building gaming compatibility into their TVs. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Like without console. Oh. Is that going to be any good? Like, surely they're not going to be good games, are they? I suppose we'll find out, won't we? Right, that should hopefully be enough. How many do I need? I need quite a few, I think. Yeah, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 10 more to finish the barrels. I'm going to need more after that, but we'll go with 10 more for now. Which means I don't think I've got enough sticks. We'll see when we get down here. Do I got enough sticks? No, I don't. I've got enough for 8. Not even. I've got enough for 7. Ooh. Okay. Do for now. There we go. That gives me enough. Just about. I was promoting Xbox Game Pass alongside it, so I'm not sure if it's like their xCloud or something. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, it could be like xCloud. Do you know, we haven't had cloud gaming be around for a while. That kind of like died. Yeah, that died a few years back, didn't it? Oh, God, hello. Oh, let me through. There we go. Yeah, the cloud gaming hasn't been a thing, has it, for a while? Like, I know you. Well, no, I say that. No, I say that. It didn't really die because you get things like well, it's not really. No, not really. I was gonna say you can get like PS. What is it like? PS Play? Is that the one I'm thinking of? The one that streams from your Xbox? From your Xbox. From your PlayStation. But then the problem with that is that does require you have a PlayStation because it boots your PlayStation up. But then there is PS Now, actually. PS Now is a streaming service, isn't it? Of course it is. You don't require a PlayStation for. And I'm pretty sure that when I just said there was PS Play, the one that connects to your PlayStation, I think there's an Xbox equivalent for it as well. Input lag. Yeah, no, that's the problem I used to have. So I used to use a service called OnLive. They're gone now. I think they shut down like 6 years ago, like 2018 or something, 2017, 2018. A long time ago. Maybe it might have been a bit more recent, 2019 or something, but a long time ago. They shut down. It was pre-pandemic. And that was great. I used to love it. Like Vindex and I used to play Assassin's Creed Brotherhood on it, and that was great. This was back in the day before I had a decent PC, so I relied on OnLive providing me some decent gameplay experiences. But the problem is I also had a really bad internet provider at the time, so yeah, input lag, terrible. Like, it wasn't just the normal input lag you would have anyway through network connected controllers. It was bad because of internet lag, because of latency, like ping. But yeah, I do think streaming is good though. Streaming is definitely good, and like, yeah, they probably are. So xCloud is still live, but yeah, they really need to work on the input lag. Oh, I didn't realise xCloud was actually still live themselves. That's cool. I might check them out because like it is something I've been considering. I mean, not that I need it. You know, my PC at the moment is pretty decent. Why is the stream playing up on my phone? But like, I know there are going to be there are certain situations where I think like I would like to be able to stream like when I'm not home. So also xCloud on PC or Xbox is actually a little better on the input lag. It's a little better on the input lag. So hang on a sec. So xCloud is still live. So so you just said xCloud on PC or Xbox is actually a little better on the input lag. What options are there for xCloud? Because I would have thought you meant when you said xCloud is still live. I would have thought you meant on PC. Do they have like a dedicated like console, like an actual streaming console? Because I know there was the Google Stadia, wasn't there, that kind of died. While I'm chatting away, I think I should probably think about bringing stuff over. I'm gonna go grab a bunch of inventory full of stuff, half an inventory full of stuff. Yeah, no. First of all, let me tell you what. Let me just ditch what I've got now. Let me ditch the stuff I've got now that I can get rid of. So I'm thinking planks. Let's go get planks in here, and we're gonna start from the top and go up. And I'm one of these kind of people who likes to pre-populate the thingies. So planks there, and actually no, I'm gonna go crazy and not put planks there. Mobile. Yep, fair point. I completely forgot mobile existed as a gaming platform. I shouldn't really. It makes up more than half of the world's gaming. Yeah, makes up more than half of the world's gaming. I really should have thought about that one. As far as I'm aware, you just connect to their servers remotely. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm guessing you load up the mobile app, you log into your account, and then yeah, you probably just have it straight up have access to their game library, and it just streams it, doesn't it? It's great. Although saying that sounds insane. Oh wait, what do you mean? In comparison to what? Just connect to their servers remotely. Would that not be how you do it? Connecting to their servers remotely? I want to grab some. I want to grab logs. So logs are what I want to have be my first thing. I'm going to grab those planks as well. Well, I've got these logs. I've not got any other logs. I do, I've got acacia logs. I don't like acacia logs. Okay, the question is, do I go crazy and have one column for each type of log? Like, do I have oak, birch, spruce? There you go. Dark, you know, acacia. I've missed one. I've completely forgotten what it is. Oak? Did I say birch? Jungle. It's jungle. I don't know. Do I have a column for each? Or was that a bit overkill? I'm not sure. But yeah, how would you connect to... Oh, there's a light in front of that. That's useful. How would you connect to xCloud? Like, what would you say is a better option instead of connecting like remotely? Do I really not have that? I don't have any other logs. Wow. Okay. I mean, I think I've got some birch logs up on like the 4th floor. So to prevent confusion, I think they run remote. They are run remotely and not off your own console. But imagine all users running top-end games remotely. That's all the processing power required their end. Oh, well, that's what. That's technically, yeah. That's kind of what streaming is properly. Like, technically speaking, we shouldn't really count like things like PS Now or PS Play or whatever that service is, the one that lets you stream directly from your PlayStation, that requires you to own a PlayStation. That's not. I mean, it is streaming. Okay, it is game streaming, but it's not like I wouldn't necessarily consider it proper streaming, like, because like when I had OnLive was that was on their servers. They ran the hardware and they just streamed the video back to you through the network. You know, like your mouse and keyboard would send the inputs to their servers would run the game, and then you'd get a video stream back. So yeah, that was done remotely, and I think that is good. I like that. Although you are right, it does put a lot of the pressure on their system, which I thought was absolutely mental. When I found out about it being a thing, I thought, oh my god, that is crazy. How do you support that? How do you have potentially thousands of people simultaneously connected running these games? That's just mental, but they do it. It obviously requires insane hardware. So, more power to them. Am I going to have the space for this? Like, just the logs and the planks alone are going to take up a tremendous amount of space. So, that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus, I'm going to be honest, I might just have all of the logs just be a part of one column. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Like, I'll have each log have like 2 spaces of its appropriate like barrel. Actually, no, that doesn't go there. That goes there. And then I want some oak planks. Where's my oak planks? I've got them on me. No, I don't have any birch. I'm just going to do that. Cool. I wonder how many people found a way to mine crypto using it. I don't know if it would be possible. Like, I mean, obviously the hardware would be possible to mine crypto, but I don't know if it would be possible to rig their system into mining crypto for you. Because I don't think you can run... Well, I say that. I don't know how xCloud works. You might be right. It may be that xCloud literally works like a remote desktop situation where you can run whatever you want on it. But I know when it came to OnLive, they had their own client, and you would... It was like a game library client, like Steam, and you pick the game you want to play. You'd hit play, and it would just load up a new window, then it would be running the game. You would then connect to a session that's already running the game, and if you quit the game, it would quit the session. So, you know, I don't know how xCloud does it, but yeah, that could be dangerous, I suppose. Yeah. And actually, no, now you mention it, no, you raise a very good point, actually. Because if it is just a remote connection, then what's to stop a hacker from just getting the connection details when they connect and connecting? Like, it depends. Like, it depends if the connection itself triggers the game, or if the client makes a connection and then runs a command to run the game. Because if it does the latter, then you could just connect without running the command, and then you could run your own thing. Yeah, it's a very good point. But then you'd have to install the crypto software, wouldn't you? Which I suppose wouldn't be too hard if you could run a command. Like, if you as a hacker could run the command yourself, there's no reason you couldn't, in theory, run a command that would install crypto software. Yeah, you could. There must be games. There must be genuine games on Steam that are crypto miners hidden behind, like, you know, game details and stuff. Like, as in, there must be some crypto miners out there that have somehow gotten a game onto Steam that isn't a genuine game, and they obviously don't advertise it out to the public, but it's something that they can install on machines remotely through a Steam client. In which case, then yeah, you just run a command to install that and then trigger it. Yeah. Might never have been done, but could you imagine how much power they would have access to? Yeah, I mean, you're right. Imagine that if you were to gain access to like 50 accounts, for example. Let's just say you had access to 50 accounts. Yeah, all it would require is a data breach. I mean, I'm saying this as if like it's ridiculously easy. Let's not do it. I'm just saying, like, you know, one data breach later, you know, 50,000 accounts stolen. All of a sudden, that's 50,000. Well, I doubt the streaming service would be able to power 50,000 mining sessions, but potentially, right? Potentially 50,000 mining sessions. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason why it couldn't be done. Like I said, it depends on how xLive does it. Like with xCloud does it. With OnLive, I don't think it was possible because they had a strict gaming library as to what you can install. It didn't go through Steam. It didn't go through like Xbox or I don't think Xbox Game Pass was a thing at the time, or if it was really brand new. I think PlayStation Plus, you know, the PlayStation Plus game library and PS Now was like pretty much brand new at the time as well. So, you know, when OnLive did their service, it was very strict in what you could play. It was their own library. They had a set list of games that you could buy and play. But xCloud, if it goes through Steam, like if xCloud links up with your Steam and you can install Steam games, ooh, yeah, I can imagine. Probably not possible to be fair, but just fun to think about. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a good thought experiment. What am I moving over here? So I've got sticks. That's I might have sticks just be a part of the thingies. I might get an additional. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say I might get an additional item frame. Yeah, there we go. We'll just do that there, which will just be sticks. No, look, there we go. Yeah. I might do that then. I might. In which case, tell you what. That's going to go there, and there's a reason for it. And actually, no, that's not going to go there. Yes, it is. No, that's going to go there. Okay, that's going to go there, and there's a reason for it. Do I still have... I do, it's on the floor below. This. I want more sticks, so I can make another one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it what, 4 sticks per? I think. Yeah, there you go. That should be enough. Do I have the leather still? I do. I'm going to make one more, and what I plan on doing is I'm thinking of putting another item frame in there. That there. Okay, that just didn't even... There we go. There we go. Gonna have this item frame, and then I'm gonna have this be above the stick, and it's gonna be... Oh no, I need that back, thanks. I'm gonna do stairs, there we go. And that's just to indicate that this column is planks, stairs / slabs, and sticks. So that's that. So sticks go... That's fine, I've already sorted that. I'm gonna just for now stick that there. Right, passed my software development fundamentals exam the other week, taking a testing one. Oh, at the end of Jan. Nice, very nice. Software development fundamentals. Who's that through? Software development fundamentals. That sounds like something Microsoft would have done. But I don't think they do that anymore, because I'm pretty sure... Maybe they do. Maybe they do still do software development fundamentals. Because I know where I'm working, they want us to do Azure exams. Yeah, Azure. Microsoft Azure exams. So I've been doing some training over the year to get that done. So I can get myself the certification for it. But, yeah, we were a bit annoyed because... what was it, like last year, at some point last year, they actually did have a C# exam. I think it was last April, like April 2021. That's when they finished it. That's when they discontinued it, and it was a C# exam. And then they discontinued it and instead had it be Microsoft Azure Fundamentals or something like that, or Microsoft Azure, I don't know, Pipeline Fundamentals or something. And it kind of encompasses software development, but it's mostly around the deployment of software development, like software that you've developed. And so that sort of became our main focus then. But then April this year, they changed it up a bit, and they changed the way that they give out their Microsoft partnership program. It used to be that I think you needed 2 people with a level 2 certificate. You get the level 1 certificates, which are things like the AZ-104 exam, and then you get level 2 certificates, which are like 204 exam, which is the Azure one that I'm doing. And Microsoft were making it so that you only needed 2 people in your company with a 2XX exam certification to get their silver level partnership. That isn't a thing anymore. In April this year, I think it was April this year. No, it wasn't April this year. No, it was September. Was it September this year? Maybe it was October this year. It was late this year. That's right. Late this year that changed. It might have been September, because I think it was happening a week before one of the guys in the company was due to do their exam. And so they changed the way it worked, and they changed which exams were eligible to get this partnership program. And they also made it ridiculously hard as well. Like, they made it so that now you need 5 people in the company or something with the 2XX, and you need another like 3 people with the 3XX, which is the advanced level. Jesus. So they made it like harder for a company to be part of the partnership program. And yeah, the guy who was going to be doing the 204 exam in the company, we had to cancel it because we weren't sure if it was going to be compatible with their partnership program. Turns out it was fine. We found out later that it was fine, but it's still, you know. And I don't know if he's done it. Yeah, I don't know if he rescheduled it. But yeah, anyway, now it's independent certification, I think. It's called BCS, I think. Oh, BCS, yeah. They're doing most of the exams for the apprenticeship one. Yes, BCS are good. They're the ones who did the data science apprenticeship that I did. Did I just see sticks? Oh my god, I do have more sticks. I genuinely, before stream, I went looking through all my chests to find sticks, and I couldn't see any. I mean, I saw like 2 stacks worth. What do I want now? So we've got logs, sticks, logs, plants. What else do I want? What would be a good next step to, a good next thing to put in there? I might just start grabbing stuff. I'm gonna have a look through my chest. I mean, maybe stone? Stone would be good. Oh, and to answer your question about the ice skating, maybe I might... if you'd asked me, like, 2 years ago, I probably would have said yeah. And we did, didn't we? I think we... Did we go ice skating one time? I know it was asked before. Like, maybe. I'd just be so nervous about falling over. Right, this should be good enough to take with me now. You did say ice skating, didn't you? Yeah, you said random question, would you go ice skating? Yeah, ice skating. We did go ice skating, didn't we? I'm pretty sure you've asked it before. Because I know you've mentioned that you have your own skates, don't you? Did we go? I know we spoke about it, but I don't know if we actually went. Oh, I messaged the last message. Oh, I messaged the last message before you replied. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know if we, I really want to go, but no one to go with. Yeah. I can't remember if we actually went, though. That's the thing. I'm actually just going to grab that again and put it on the bottom row. There we go. Right, so now I'm thinking hobble. I really wish I hadn't done that now. There we go. And then I'm thinking maybe we do stone on the bottom half, so I need another one of those item frames. Like regular stone on the bottom half. I did have my own, but I don't know where they are. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Gotcha, gotcha. Let's go to sleep. Yeah. I always forget they open in the middle. If I go again, I'll probably just buy another pair. Can't stand the higher skates. Yeah, I mean, the higher skates are all I use. What's wrong with them? What's wrong with the higher skates? Did I get all of the stone? I don't know if I actually got it all. I know I didn't get, yeah, the stairs and the slabs. Let's get the mossy as well. I think the mossy will go in the same chest, I think. Well, that is not stone. Do I not have stone? Oh. I thought I had stone. Okay. I do have stone. I know I used a ton of it to make that building over there. Do I got any cobble? Dirt's another thing that I should probably think about storing as well. I mean, I've got loads of it. I've got freaking millions of blocks of dirt. Yeah, it's all here. And gravel. I'm not looking forward to storing the gravel either. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stash my leather away for now because I don't really need that anymore. I'll come back for it later when I do the leather. But yeah, what's wrong with the higher skates like compared to the ones you buy? Is it just a comfort thing? Is that all it is, or is it the blades? Is it that they don't control as well because the blades are more blunt? Maybe, I don't know. Oh, I didn't get any more wood. Yeah, I need to. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take all of that. Don't worry, I've got sticks. I'm gonna take those. And I just put the. Why did I put the leather back? That was so stupid of me. I literally need that again. Jesus. This cough is not leaving me alone. Other people warn them. Ew. Oh, fair enough. Right. And 2, the blade is normally terrible quality. And 3, the spikes at the front end, which they spike at the front end, which actually makes it hard to skate. Oh, I didn't know that. It's good to know. I feel like they spike at the front end on purpose, though. Isn't that to make it easier for people to stop? As in, like, because I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean. The spike at the front, doesn't that make your like your grind? Doesn't your skate grind if you get the tip of your it grinds, and it because they got the because this they spikes. Yeah, that's the spiky stuff at the end, isn't it? It grinds, which makes it easier to well, I say easier to stop you. I imagine it just makes it easier to face plant the ice. But you know, I get the logic behind it. It's easier for like, you know, beginners to stop, I guess. What am I doing? Can I? No, I'm never gonna make. I'm never going to make enough sticks to outbalance the level. Yeah, okay. I know I said I'm putting the leather back, but I'm going to keep it on me. I honestly have no idea because I've never stopped using that. Yeah, but how would you stop? That's the question. Would you stop by sliding to the side, like by bringing your feet to the side, as in, you know, you're going along that, you know, like that? Is that what you would do? Because if so, most beginners don't stop that way. I definitely don't. I'll tell you that. I would faceplant. But then I was saying that I think I'd also faceplant if I yeah, I think I'd also faceplant if I decided to try and stop using the front. So it's a moot point, isn't it? I guess. Yeah, that's mossy cobble. I'm gonna put mossy cobble in here. There we go. Oh, I need to get rid of these. What I might do, yeah, I'm thinking stairs and slabs will probably actually take up half. Like that. In which case I'll go that way. Yes, but even if I was to give advice to someone, I'd say just grab the side. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, ram the side. I like it. That, yes. I agree. Right, and then we've got dirt. What I'm thinking is, I might just do the same as I've done with this one, where I'm going to do that, and I'm thinking dirt, sand, gravel, and like we'll have dirt. We'll do the whole. Each thing has like its own I almost said shulker barrel thing. I'm not going to go back for sand just yet. I might as well put the dirt in first. I was going to go back for sand and gravel. There's way too much for me to bring in one, like, yeah. I mean, I could probably get away with doing like that. And then I could do sand taking up these two and these two. No, that wouldn't work. Yeah, it would. And then gravel that one and then the entire bottom one. Yeah, that would work. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. That sounds like a good idea. I'm gonna go get some more sand, more dirt, because the dirt in the chest that I grabbed it from just now is not all my dirt. Yeah, I suppose ramming the sides is like, you know, grabbing the sides is probably how I would handle stopping myself. Being an absolute beginner, I think I've been like twice, maybe 3 times in my life, and I do enjoy it. Do I have any other dirt? I know I went looking through this. Oh, there's rooted dirt. I didn't think of that. I'm not going to deal with rooted dirt. That's going to stay here. I'm thinking quite a few things are probably just going to stay here. Like, I mean, dripstone block. I'm not going to store dripstone blocks. Literally, the only reason they're there is because I think that was during my testing for the dripstone redemption. Things like that. And I mean, maybe I'll store tough. Maybe because that's stuff you can actually get naturally. And I think you probably can get dripstone block naturally. I just we've got dripstone block in here, so let me just move that over. Okay, I got way more dripstone block than I thought I had. There we go. That's coarse. Oh, coarse dirt's one of those ones I'm not sure about. I might leave that here as well, to be honest. Okay, these chests are officially empty. They're coming out. These are going to get stored in the chest that's in the building. Right, dirt, dirt, dirt. I want dirt. There it is. Nice. A lot of red sand. That's something I didn't consider. In which case, I'm thinking sand might actually have its own column. I think sand will have its own column because of that. I didn't think about that. In which case, I will grab the rooted dirt. And I thought I'd pulled out that dirt. Okay. I will grab the rooted dirt, and I've forgotten where the other thing is. Where did I put the rest of it? It was coarse dirt. There it is. Rooted dirt and coarse dirt, yeah. I'm going to take this. And grass. I didn't even spot the grass. That will get its own... that will get a go in thingy. Moss won't go in the same block, in the same chest system. Like, it'll be its own thing. Yeah, I think that's all the dirt I've got in the building. Unfortunately, I've got like 4 chests full of dirt. Yeah, all of this dirt here. Most of that's staying. I'm going to take as much as I can, but I suppose now that I've got the additional... Maybe, I don't know. Such a good source of exercise and can be so fun. Yeah, I'm the same with swimming, to be honest. Like, swimming's like my favourite exercise, sport, whatever. And I love swimming so much. Like, I could spend an entire day in a swimming pool and I would be over the moon about it. And that's one that I really do enjoy. Is that all the dirt? Is that all the dirt I pulled with me? Apparently so. I'm thinking these are just going to go at the bottom here, and then grass can go there. Cool. But yeah, swimming. Oh, swimming! I love it so much. I haven't been in 10+ years, so I could possibly be just as bad as when I first went. Oh, what, the skating? So we didn't go then. I could have sworn we did. I don't know why. I genuinely have no idea why I thought we went skating. I know we've definitely spoken about it. And I'll be honest, I think it's because I've been so little, it's sort of in my head, it all just sort of, the last time I went skating, it's all just kind of merged together with, like, you know, I just don't know when I went. Yeah. Anyway, let's fall asleep because it's night time. Yeah, I mean, I could go skating, I think. I mean, I think I would fall over quite a few times, and it would, if I'm being honest, if I'm being completely honest, I would probably book some holiday off work, you know, for after we went, because I think I would be sore. I am fully expecting, if I went skating, I'd fully expect to have some bruises and maybe some blood. I've also just realised one whole double chest of this is 2 barrels. I don't like that barrels have such small storage. Here's a question. Do I do upgraded barrel storage? Like, do I make a plugin for it? That's the question, isn't it? Do I do a plugin for upgraded barrel storage? I don't know. I'm on the fence. Because it's like, I want to make a plugin for it. I might do it anyway. I might make the plugin, but the question is, do we use it on the server? Just because I kind of do want the server to be as vanilla as possible. But I like, you know, I am still using some plugins. Like, we've got our custom recipes, and that I like, but... Ooh, do I do custom barrels? Like, I mean, we do have custom things. Like, we've got our custom ender pouch, which does work. And we've got our chest sorter as well. So, like, if I open this chest here and then right-click at the chest sorter, it sorts it. So we do have some plugins. And the bundle as well. The bundle is a plugin that makes it work, I think? Is that right? I don't know if bundles... Oh, no, that's right. We've got... Sorry. No, bundles work in this version, but it's the crafting of bundles that I had to add. So we do, like, the crafting of bundles as a custom recipe thing. What else is custom? We've got copper armor. Do I have any copper armor? I don't know if I've got any copper armor. I know I've made some at some point, but we've got copper armor and copper tools, I think. They're custom. No, I don't have any copper armor. But yeah, the question is, do we introduce custom like double barrels, basically? Like, it'll be I don't know, you craft 2 barrels together and it'll be 1 block but double the storage. I don't know, I'm gonna think about that. Nothing wrong with falling over half the fun of it. True. Yeah, that is, let's be honest, when people think skating, they do think, oh, I'm gonna fall over. Oh, that's all of the thing. I mean, yeah, I do enjoy skating, I'll be honest. Skating's one of those things where I have wanted to go because I went with a youth club. So where I live, there was a youth club that was running our local community centre, and we went ice skating one time. Because I think it was all community funded, right? It was community funded for youth club, and they would do fundraisers. And after reaching a certain fundraiser goal, they took us ice skating, and it was great fun. I really enjoyed it. So I mean, and ever since then, I've enjoyed the thought of it, and I wanted to do it. But like I said, I'm trying to remember, when was the last time I went then? If we didn't go, it would have been me, my mum and my sister. Vindex, I think Vindex went. And my girlfriend. I might be mixing up multiple visits here, but I'm pretty sure I know I've been with my girlfriend. Or have I? No, I'm pretty sure I've been with my girlfriend. Been with my mum and sister. And I think I've been with Vindex. The question is, did I go... Were there all those people at the same time, or was it multiple visits? I can't remember. This is the problem, it almost, because it was all at the same centre, it all just merges in my head into one. Let's go tomorrow. I can't do tomorrow, because I'm still working at the moment. Like, tomorrow's my last day working before the holidays. Like, I'm off next week, the whole of next week. But yeah, tomorrow I'm working, and then after work, we've got a birthday due. Someone's birthday. Literally, it's Boss Man. It's the guy who runs the company. His birthday was yesterday, but we're doing birthday drinks tomorrow. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Hence why I'm streaming today. I wouldn't normally stream today, but I'm streaming today because I'm not doing it tomorrow. I'm off work next week though, the whole of next week. So tomorrow evening. Well, I can't do tomorrow evening because I'm out. So unless I'm guessing you got a bit of stream delay. So I'm pretty sure I just Saturday. I can't do Saturday because I'm spending Saturday with my girlfriend. There's a Christmas Eve party going on Saturday. Like on the Saturday morning, I'm probably going to spend a little bit hungover, a little bit knackered from Friday night, and then Saturday around from sort of like early afternoon, I'm with my girlfriend and I'm with her until Christmas, like midway through Christmas Day, I think. Like she's having Christmas dinner around here, and then in the evening she's buggering off, I think, to see her dad. So I'd say I can do Boxing Day, but I feel like nowhere would be open Boxing Day. Also, where would we go? Because didn't they close down the centre? Yeah, stream today. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, where would we go? Because I'm pretty sure they shut down the centre. Also, how much more dirt? Oh well, I mean, I'm just gonna grab as much dirt as I can. If I can't pop it all in the chest, then I'll just take it back because I need to get more stuff from here anyway. Maybe Tuesday then it's open. I'd be down for Tuesday. Yeah. I think I'd be down for Tuesday. But where though? That's the question. Slough, but I'll drive. Okay, yeah, I'm down. I'm not going to buy skates, by the way. I'm just going to go with the ones they have. I'm a beginner. I'm not going to buy them because, first of all, I bet they're expensive. Second of all, they would just be completely wasted on me. Like, I would just waste... yeah. I'll just use the ones they have there. But yeah, I'm definitely down. I'm down to go on Tuesday. Right, what have I done so far? These chests, this one, there we go. Okay, I got enough for one more trip. Yeah, no, I wouldn't expect you to. Yeah. But yeah, I'm expecting some blood. I might not even be able to get them before that. Yeah, fair enough. Would they not sell them there? Well, I mean, silly question, I suppose. Would they not sell brand new skates there, or... I don't know, maybe they wouldn't. Did I get some cool stuff? I did. That's fine. I'm fine with getting coursed out. I would like to take some more. Fill out that row. Do we got any more? We do. Oh, there's loads. There's loads of coarse dirt. This is great. Rooted dirt's probably not going to be quite in high supply. Really hard to tell the difference between them. Any more? I don't think I've got any more. They might, but might not have the ones I want. Oh, have you got some in mind? Have you got some specific like model, brand? Have you got a specific brand in mind? There we go. I'm so used to tech. I'm thinking like because like everything's like a model in tech, isn't it? You get like models of phone, you get models of hardware, you know, like graphics cards, CPUs. Yeah, specific brand. That's what I'm thinking of. Right, course dirt. Here we go. Nice. Oh, and I've even got enough space for a bit more dirt. Oh, I can't sleep yet. By the time I get downstairs, I'll be able to sleep. Speaking of phone models, we've been given the thumbs up to get an iPhone 14 Pro Max. Like, what is that? An iPhone 14 Pro Max for work? Like, obviously, we're not buying it ourselves. The company's going to eat the cost. Just literally, I can't believe this. Literally, the only reason we're getting a 14 Pro Max, and I cannot believe this is the reason, is because one customer raised a complaint to say that our app looks funky on the 14 Pro Max when you turn on the accessibility settings. Like on the iPhones, there's an accessibility setting to zoom the screen, and it looks fine on like an iPhone 11, on an iPhone. No, I think it does break on an iPhone 13 actually, but on a 14 Pro Max apparently it breaks. And we're literally getting a 14 Pro Max because of it. It's crazy. I think that's ridiculous that that's the reason we're getting it. Right, that's too much. That's enough dirt. Any more course? I don't think so. Can't spot any more course dirt. That'll do. That's what phone I have. You have a 14 Pro Max. Jesus. Well, if you turn on the accessibility settings and you bring up our app, it won't look right. All it is you get a bunch of like orphan words on the app, like where you get like blocks of text. It will say like a bit of text and you have one word underneath it and then a bit more text, and it's supposed to be 2 lines of text. It's just when you do the zoom on the iPhone 14 Pro Max, the text gets just a bit, the text on the top line just gets a bit too big, and that final word has to drop down. But we forced a line break after that word, so it's called an orphan word. Absolute nightmare to work with different phone sizes. Horrible. But hey, it's what you've got to deal with. I really need a job where you work. Yeah, well. Do you know what? I should put your. Tell you what. Send me your. You know you got your. Did you say you passed your exam already? Because you said you're going for a test in 1 Jan. Pop that on your CV and resend me your latest CV, and I'll resend my boss your CV, because he's actually looking to expand the game now. I say this. He is looking for more people who have experience, but I know he is trying to generally expand. Like, you wouldn't be working with... You probably wouldn't be working with me. Maybe you would. Maybe it depends on what areas, what you'd want to work on. If you'd want to do C# backend stuff, you wouldn't be working with me. But if you'd be up for learning, like, React and JavaScript and stuff like that, React and React Native and JavaScript, then you could potentially be working with me at some point. Just because we're expanding. The team I'm on, we're doubling. I'm getting a minion. I'm getting an underling. I'm getting an underling backender, and the guy I work with, Gunzilla, who pops into the stream sometimes, he issued me the Sekiro challenge we're doing. I work with him. He's my front end counterpart. He's the one who actually makes all the front end version like of the app. He's getting an underling as well, and I think the plan is that our underlings are going to be experienced like mid-level devs. Just because we need to be able to hit the ground running, we don't want to have to, like, someone to have to learn to code on the job. from next year, because we've got a ton of work coming in next year. But I say this, I think like us as a company, we are taking on a lot more projects. Why didn't I grab anything? I should have grabbed stuff to bring. We're taking on a lot more projects, and so I know the guy who's running the company, he's looking to expand big time. So yeah, you should straight up ask him to take me under your wing. I wish I could. Maybe I'll wait a little longer. I got Python course in Feb. That's not bad. I mean, to be fair, yeah, I think the plan is that... oh, there's one more course now. I'm just going to grab as much as I can. I know he's... like, this year, he wants to be a big year, as in 2023. He does want to be a big year. I think we've got, like... I think there were 5 new contracts coming in to be discussed. No, they hadn't been confirmed, but we had, like, 5 new contracts to be discussed between us and the client. Between us and the 5 different clients in December alone. So I know there's like plans, you know. Which of those pay off, I don't know. I know, I say that, I think one of them might have already accepted. So there's that, but yeah, it's this year could be a good year. So there's no reason why, you know, in a few months, you know, you do your Python course in Feb. I don't know how long that's going to take. But, you know, maybe mid-year or something, if you was to send me your CV, I could hand it in again and say, hey, by the way, here's the guy I mentioned before. He's got a bit more experience. He's got some certifications under his belt now. He's done a Python course. I don't think we have any use for Python at the moment, but programming is programming. You know, if you know how to code in Python, it makes learning C#, it makes learning JavaScript all that more easier, you know? And so it's all good. It's all good stuff. And so I could imagine him being more interested. I don't think he wasn't interested before. It's just, I'll be honest, I don't think things went quite his way this year. Not that we did bad. It's just, I know we didn't take on that many new clients this year. I think we took on 2, but we applied for like, we put in some government contracts that I don't think have paid off yet. But then saying that, I know the government goes slow, so maybe it's just that they haven't like responded to the entries yet. But yeah, I know the cut-off date's already been hit, so we put our name in for that. But yeah, do I want to use an item frame for the red sand? I think I might just go ahead and presume that there's red sand here. Like, as in, like, if I see the sand, I'm going to presume it. It's intense course, so it's only like 3 days. Oh, okay. I'm guessing you probably don't get like a certification after it, do you? If it's an intense 3-day course. Maybe you do, I don't know. Depending on how I get on with the Python, I might ask the apprenticeship if I can do C# too. Yeah, I mean, C# is good. So Python is a really big one for machine learning. And so if you go for Python, then your options for like job opportunities are quite... The thing about machine learning is there's a lot of jobs that you could go for, but because it's machine learning, it's presumed that you already understand a lot of machine learning basics and stuff. Like, I'm sure there are jobs out there that will teach you on the job, right? Like, 100% there are going to be jobs out there where you can go with no machine learning experience, no AI experience, you know a bit of Python, fair, you know, and they will teach you, and that's, you know, there's always going to be jobs out there like that. But I think a lot of them would require that you already understand how machine learning works, and so they might be a bit tricky to get into, but if you can get into them, oh boy. I think with this one we're going to go to there we go. And it's going to be red sand all the way down from there. I'm not sure with this course, the others have been short intense courses and had exams, so I might get qualification. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, because usually exam means certificate or qualification. Well, certificate is qualification. Yeah. Do you know, the only thing I regret about my data science course is I didn't get the diploma. Literally, I left doing all of the coursework. So I have all of the certificates, because I think there was 2 certificates. One that you got midway through, which was data analysis or something, and understanding the fundamentals of data science. And then the second certificate was the actual data science certificate, which was you are a data scientist. But then at the end there was an exam that would give you a diploma. like a proper full-on diploma, and I left literally a week before the exam, so I didn't do the exam. I have the diploma. I have the certificates. I just don't have the diploma. And I mean, when I went into this job that I got now, because the reason I didn't finish it is because I left Fujitsu. That's literally the reason. Why am I coming in here? I was coming in here to get red sand, but I can't. Yeah, the reason I didn't finish it is because I left Fujitsu, and although I think Fujitsu had paid for pretty much all of it at that point, there's the whole, because it's an apprenticeship, I need to. It's all licensed by the government, which means that the job I go into needs to support it. And the thing is, I don't like. Although the job where I work do support apprenticeships, I had to leave the data science one, so you know I couldn't do that last week. But they did say if at any point you get if at any point you are able to redo it. I think the only reason I couldn't do it is just because of how busy. Like literally, I joined the job and they wanted me to hit the ground running. Like I entered as a mid-level. They wanted me to jump in, just run, which is what they're looking for at the moment. So, but it's literally just because of how busy we were. We were working on getting the at the time the app that we currently support wasn't live. It was still in dev. And so they wanted someone to jump in right at the end to help sort of support bringing this, getting this app finished. That's the only reason. And the apprenticeship guys, they did say if in 6-12 months you find that the company has time for you to do learning, reach out and we'll set. You've already done all of it. Your coursework's been signed off on. Just jump in and do the exam. So I probably could jump in for that now, but I'll be honest, I'm not majorly fussed. I've got the certificates. I think I'm happy to leave it as it is, to be honest. Maybe in a year or two I might go back. And maybe things might have changed, and I think I probably would have to redo some of the coursework if obviously the certification had changed. But I don't think it changes often for that particular apprenticeship. I think it literally had changed like twice in the history of them doing it, that company doing it. And literally the last time it changed was, I think, midway through our course, because we went into the course with us doing an exam from another company. I've forgotten the name of it, and I think it changed to BCS midway through. Red sand. Or maybe it moved from BCS. I can't remember. I can't remember where it moved from. Oh, the sand was. And where to, but I know BCS was involved. Oh, acacia plants, I need that. Any more? No more red sand. That's all the red sand I own in the world. Brown regular sand. Do I got any regular sand in these chests? Yes. Really? Oh, I'm gonna leave the acacia planks. No, I kind of want. No, I'm gonna leave the leather. There we go. No, not arrows. And then that's yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, one day maybe. One day I'll go back and finish it. But I think the certificates are great. Like the certificates are fine. I haven't even added them to my CV, to be honest. Probably should. I should probably also reach out and see if I can get a physical copy of the certificate, because I think the certificate might have been sent to Fujitsu. But, I don't work there anymore. So I'm not sure where I'd go about getting that certificate. Right, acacia plank. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, I know I had a spot for those. So your software, what was it? Software development fundamentals. What was involved in that? Like, what did you have to do? Was it like? I'm guessing with it being titled Fundamentals, it wasn't too much coding, I'm guessing, was it? I'm gonna guess that it was more sort of should I grab? I'm gonna grab gravel while I'm here. I'm guessing it was more along the lines of wait, I can't take any more cobble, can I? Yeah, I'm guessing it was more something like where am I going with this? What words are hard? I genuinely, my brain is crapping itself right now. I guess it was more the understanding. There we go. It was more the understanding, right? I was learning the process of a software project. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the process of a software. Yeah, so more sort of understanding, like, you know, what a solution is. Like, you know, I say what a solution is. That's me talking about .NET stuff. You know, I'm guessing, like, yeah, like learning, you know, the processes involved in getting a software development project up and running. You know, what a developer does, I guess. What a tester does, that kind of stuff, right? I'm guessing that kind of thing. I know I'm using like really loose terminology here, but you know, I'm sure you get what I'm saying. Where was I going to put gravel? I was going to put gravel in with the dirt, wasn't I? Because I know I said sands can have its own thing, but then I completely like disregarded gravel from the dirt section. So I was going to do dirt, sand, gravel. Well, I'm happy for this bottom chest to be the different types of dirt, different things. I'm thinking I'm going to split this up like this. Like that. Yeah. There we go. So I'm going to have like this entire barrel here and the top two of this one be dirt and then the rest be gravel. Yeah. Sorry, Lucy, speaking to me at the moment. No worries, no worries. I was just saying, so it's basically things like, you know, learning what kind of things the developer would set up and create, and, you know, I'm guessing, you know, learning what, yeah, the steps involved in getting a project set up, right? Quite literally the fundamentals, I guess. Let me just stash all my dirt that I've just grabbed. There we go. All the sand can go back in here. And then gravel. I need gravel. I know I've got gravel, like loose. I think. Maybe I don't. No, I must do. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it wasn't much loose gravel. This is where all it is. Why do I have these 2-8 planks? Oh yeah, I was going to stash them. Wow, that's a wasted inventory slot at the moment, isn't it? Now I am officially... Oh, I've got a ton of bread. That's a free inventory slot. More gravel. There we go. Oh. Do you know, Streamsmiths, if you knew more about C# and I had the money for it, I'd hire you, because I just do not have the time to work on my streaming software, my point system. I'd hire you for that. Let's just grab a bunch of dirt. There we go. That's what I want to do there, and then come over here and stash that. Keep meaning to work on it, I just don't have the time. I mean, I know I mentioned it like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, that I needed to work on it, and I did end up putting some time into it, but it's I did end up testing it, and there's a small problem with it. I don't know if it's my PC, that my PC just isn't powerful enough to properly run it, but it's it ends up crapping out on itself. It ends up eating dirt. I've kind of like balked it by accident. So whoops. I've like majorly foobarred it. No, it's not maybe too bad. It can be fixed. It's just I need to figure out a way around it. I've tried to mimic something we do at where I work, just because it scales up better. It's just far better. But the problem is at work, basically what I've done is I've introduced an event-based system. Okay, she's gone. Yeah, literally learning an overall look and understanding of steps from starting to looking to see whether the project fits or the business to delivering the project and aftercare. Gotcha. I see. Yes, I'm with you now. That's pretty cool. Let me just. Wow. Okay. All of the gravel I own in the world just barely fits into the storage I've got for it. Right. So that's gravel sorted. What do I want to do now? Oh, I should probably think about, should grab one of these and item frame it. There we go. No, give me that back. Why did I grab a whole stack? I don't know why I did that. But yeah, the point system, I tried to mimic something we do in the office, back at where I work at the moment, where we have like an event-based system, and yeah, the event-based system works in that when things happen, they fire an event so that the bulk of the work doesn't lock up the main system. So, for example, like if let's say, trying to think of an example. Let's say, because the app that we've got is a loyalty app, so which means, you know, if you sign up for an account on it, when you dine into Pizza Express restaurants, you get, if you spend over £10, you get stamps, and you can then rank up with your stamps. You get like different tiers. You enter different tiers, and when you enter these different tiers, you get given different rewards. So it's things like you get a free side, or you get 50% off a pizza, a free drink, this kind of thing. You can redeem these rewards on your next bill that you go into the restaurant with. And you log into the app, and you say, you know, you check into a restaurant. You go to a restaurant. You know, sit down. You order your food. At the end, you log into the app. You check into the restaurant. You check into your table, and you can pay off the bill on the app. And you can redeem your rewards through it. When you pay off your bill, you can pick rewards. You can pick which items you want to put the rewards against. Now, redeeming those rewards is a heavy process because it involves calling out to a third-party API. Third-party service that provide this reward system, like the actual loyalty system. They're the ones that log, you know, they're the ones that you create the rewards through, and we ping them to say, hey, what rewards does this customer have? You know, it's all this really intensive API stuff. The problem is, with it being really intensive, like we can sometimes have to wait several seconds for the entire journey to finish, and for the customer to sit there for a couple of seconds waiting for their spinner to go. It's not the best customer service, and so we fire off events, right? So they make their payment. The payment's real quick. That happens, you know. With that, I mean, that on its own is a second, but that's quick enough, right, for a payment. And then we redeem the rewards, but we don't redeem those rewards in the same journey. The customer receives a successful payment. They get like a bravo screen. You paid off your bill, and they get like, oh, you've gone up. You know, you get your stamp. You've gone up a tier, whatever. You know, these are rewards you unlocked, you know, and they get all of that, but in the background, on the back end, we're redeeming the rewards separately. Like, that happens separately, and it's done through an event system. So when you pay off your bill, an event is fired, that event gets picked up by an event hub, which then has a massive amount of resource, like computing resource against it, and that does the event processing. That processes the event, and it can process thousands of events per second. It's mental. And I've tried to mimic that. I've got my own event processing system for the point system, so that when people follow, that fires an event, which then queries the database. Because the reason is the database that I'm using is it's a database that I'm running on my NAS. And I mean, so is the point system. The point system is running on my NAS, but it's still with it running on like just a general NAS. It's not like a freaking proper server, so it doesn't have massive amounts of processing power. So when people would follow or subscribe on Twitch, or follow on subscribe on YouTube, or whatever, whenever something like that would happen to trigger you getting points or spending points even, it wasn't the quickest thing in the world, and it wasn't going slow, it wasn't struggling. But I figured if I plan on scaling this up, at some point I want to make this a service that can be sold to streamers. It can, well, not sold, but it can be used by like other streamers, right? That's the end goal. The end goal is that other streamers can use this for themselves. So it needs to be able to scale up to potentially eventually support thousands of streamers. Potentially, you know, that's the dream. So I wanted to make it scalable. And the way it works at the moment, what's currently live when, you know, you redeem points or get points, what's currently live right now would not scale up, right? That would chug with, you know, hundreds of, that would chug with, like, you know, like 30 streamers all, like, you know, at once kind of thing. You know, so anyway, I wanted to do this event hub system. The only problem is, at work, the way we've done it for Pizza Express is the event processing system is its own separate service. It runs standalone, you know, it picks up the events through an Azure event hub, and that's how it receives its messages, and that's how it processes, right? So it's its own standalone service, so it's completely separate from the APIs. Whereas the way I've written this at the moment is the event hub I've written is a part of the API service. So what happens is my thing picks up all the follows, fires the events, and then the events get processed alongside the follows being processed as well. Like, it's just, and it causes it to chug. And the problem is the database. I mean, this is configurable. I can configure this, but my database is set up to only have a 5-minute command timeout. So if I try and run a command on it, if after 5 minutes it hasn't run because it's got other things in the queue, for example, like 500 other events, you know, 500 events are all trying to hit the database at once, of course it's going to chug. If it takes longer than 5 minutes to run a database command, it just times out, it ends it, it cuts it short, it doesn't run it. And yeah, that's caused some problems because that then fires an error which I'm not handling. And I should handle it, really I should, and I think I know a way of fixing this, but it's still crazy the amount it chugs. And it does, like, it fires these events, and it can take, you know, we're talking like 7-8 minutes just to process like Chase's followers. Because the way I'm testing this is I've got a second database on my SQL server that's completely empty, and I wanted to try it as if I just launched the service from scratch, and I already had the 4 streamers that are in it at the moment. So what it does is it tries to process all of the followers I've got, Chase has, Vindex has, and Ahi Fire, all of our followers, and yeah, I think it takes about 7 or 8 minutes to process all of them, which is, you might notice I said there's a 5-minute timeout. It's a little bit, you know, it's 3 minutes too long. And I say that, it's way too long. It should not take that long. Like I said, if I want this to be able to support a large number of streamers simultaneously, it needs to be better than that. So I think the plan is I need to split it out into its own service. I need the event processing part to be its own standalone thing and not part of the actual thing that tries to determine what points you've got. Like, for example, the point system itself, the thing that reads the followers off of Twitch, the thing that reads the subscribers off of YouTube, it also hooks into Final Fantasy and Guild Wars and finds out what you've got on there. I think it already supports all of the Guild Wars story, so if you happen to play Guild Wars 2 and you've got a character and you've progressed through the character story, well, progressed through any of the stories that supports the expansion stories as well, then you get points for that. It supports all of that. If I want it to be able to support all of this, then it's not just that. It's not just streamers. It's the viewers. Like, specifically, it's like, because it's not just if you as a streamer play Guild Wars. It's if the viewers play Guild Wars, they get points for your stream. And this is all things that will be configurable once this is like I said, the dream. You know, once it gets to that point where, you know, this is public, then streamers will be able to toggle what integrations they support. Like if a streamer doesn't stream on YouTube and they don't do YouTube videos, what's the point in them supporting YouTube subscribers, right? So they can turn off the YouTube subscribers, they can turn off the Guild Wars 2, they can turn off the Final Fantasy 14, they can turn off the Twitter's in there as well. That's already set up and ready. That does support tweets. So if you as a streamer tweet, if your viewers interact with that, they get points. If they retweet or like, no, actually, no, I don't think the likes are in there yet. Actually, that's a point. I need to get that sorted. But you know, eventually, if they retweet or like your tweet, then yeah, they get points for that. All of that kind of stuff. But essentially, I need to be able to support multiple integrations across multiple streamers, across multiple viewers. And the way it's set up at the moment, deployed, like what you can use right now, like on my streams, works fine. But what I've devved, I need to pull out the event processor into its own thing. Sounds like you have a stream coding coming up, encoding. Yeah, the thing is, I'm really hesitant to stream me working on the point system because the connection details to the SQL server are out in the open, like they're in the code, which is really bad practice. And I will at some point I will fix that so that it's not. What you should do is you should have what's called a user secrets file, which is set up on the machine itself. Like the user secrets file is a machine specific file, and all you do is you then have your configuration file within the coding project, within the C# project. You would have that reference the user secrets on the machine, and it can then pull connection details out, and that way you don't deploy connection details. That's how you're supposed to do it. It's not how I do it at the moment, just because I use Docker. And right now, I don't know how you get Docker to read from user secrets. I know how you do it with Azure, because I do it at work. I just don't know how you do it in Docker. So I need to figure that out at some point before I go like full on live with this. Because there's no way I'm deploying my SQL Server connection details to a public server. Like to a server that is publicly accessible. You know? Well, I mean, I say that. I think I would also then have a publicly accessible SQL server, if that makes sense. I would pay for a hosted SQL server alongside a hosted web server. But even then, I wouldn't want that hosted SQL server's connection details to be public, like publicly accessible through the web server. The web server would have a user secrets on it, but I wouldn't deploy the code with it in there. Anyway. So yeah, I would be a bit hesitant at the moment to stream me working on this. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't, but I'd just be really hesitant to. Like, I would have to figure out a way that would guarantee that I wouldn't accidentally show off the connection details, because it has my IP address and it has a username and password for the SQL server. I say that the username and password for the SQL server is set up specifically for the streaming service. So if anyone did get their hands on those details, they would literally only have access to the one database, because that account is literally only set up to connect to the streaming database. Well, I say that to connect to both streaming databases. The new one that I've set up for testing the new system. But yeah. Anyway, the reason I mentioned all this is because, like I said, I would hire you if you had the C#.net web server experience with like APIs and stuff. I'd bring you on, and if I had the money for it. I don't have the money to hire someone at the moment. I wish I did. I wish I had the income to hire someone. I just don't. But I'd bring you on. Copper. Oh, I don't have the space. Oh, I just say that for now. Right, let's get some ores set up in storage. I can't remember what it's called, but can you not name the sensitive info as an object and then just refer to the names object rather than so? Well, that okay, yeah. So that's how it's done at the moment. At the moment, there is like a separate file that contains a set of connection, like the connection details on its own. Like there's one separate file, C# file, which is an object that does contain that, and it's got like a connection string string, like it's got a connection string object on it. It's got a username, password, database, string objects on it. But my only worry is I would accidentally open that file. That's my only worry. So like, to be fair, yeah, the bulk of pretty much 99.99999% of what I would be working on the stream, you would never see the connection details. It's just that it's that tiny minute part that I'd be like, oh, I don't want to accidentally dox the server, you know. Do I want to do, how do I want to do this? I'm thinking I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna break that out and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do the nugget, and I'm actually just gonna take these. I'm gonna get rid of these because I'm gonna do nuggets first. Did I only bring? Wow. Okay. We're gonna have nuggets along in this one, which is only 2 nuggets, isn't it? Got iron and gold, and then I'll have like thingies. You know, I don't know. That makes sense. Maybe a YouTube vid then, so you can edit out if you do accidentally. Yeah, but what's the point of me doing a YouTube video? I don't have any ingots. I do have diamonds. No, I do have ingots. I've got those. There we go. And then blocks. Here we go. And then actually no, nuggets are going to go on the bottom. I'm thinking at the top is where we're going to have the raw ores. How many do I want to do? We've got, let's do 8 per. True. Right, I'm off. We'll speak to you soon. Sounds good. Yeah. Message me about Tuesday. On Discord or whatever, I guess. But yeah, enjoy your evening. I am gonna go get the rest of the stuff I need. I didn't even put the. Wait, do I have copper blocks? I didn't even think about copper blocks. Whoops. I should probably take those into account when I do my blocks chest. This one here. So. There. Not gonna lie, I kind of really want the copper to be number 1. There we go. That's that. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. And then we want to do 8 copper. Then I'd have iron, which would go to there. Do a switcheroo, there we go. And then we've got diamond, which would take up the rest. To be fair, I'm going to be compressing these down into blocks as often as I can, so yeah. We'll do 100%. Have fun, see ya. But yeah. I might work on the... Do I want to work on it tonight? I don't know if I'm going to work on the point system tonight. I'm just trying to think. What do I still... I mean, I know I need to split it into a separate servers. Yeah, I need to split it into a separate sort of... I guess a console. Tell you what I might do is I might try and have a look at how we do it at work. Because I've got my laptop. I can load up the project on my laptop and have a look. Am I seriously getting a message from work? Oh, okay. Oh my god, I am not singing happy birthday. Happy hour. What, happy hour? Oh, happy hour. I thought I said happy Christmas. I thought it said happy new year. I'm not singing happy new year. Oh, old long time. I'm not singing that. But no, that you just said tomorrow. The whole birthday do. I think it's doubling as a New Year's do as well. We had our Christmas do 2 weeks ago. That was a messy night. I got sick after it. That was horrible. As in, like, I got ill. Not. I didn't. You know, I didn't. It's not like I vomited because I was hungover. I got genuinely, like, got actually sick, and I'm still feeling it. Still a little bit congested, and I've got that cough that's sticking around. But yeah, we got a do tomorrow, which is a birthday do. Hence why I'm not streaming tomorrow and why I'm streaming tonight instead. It's a birthday. It was supposed to be Boss's birthday. Boss man. His birthday was yesterday. We're doing a do tomorrow, but I think it's also doubling as a Christmas thing as well. I should think about doing some of these as well. Granite, andesite. Yeah, I'll do those as well. I'll put those in their own chest. Netherite. Let's get these in there as well. I didn't consider netherite in my chest plan either. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna shrink out that again then. Let me make a netherite block while I'm here as well, because I want one of those. There we go. And I know I've got enough to make a second, but I'm gonna leave the second so I can have some ingots for the storage, which I might actually turn one of those iron ingots into a thingy as well. Yeah, blocks. We need to shrink this down by one more, don't I? There we go. And I'm thinking maybe what we have 2 blocks of diamond, 3 blocks of diamond. Nah, 4 blocks of diamond, 2 blocks of netherite. That's plenty. And then here, what is? Hang on a sec. So we've got copper, iron, gold, diamond. Why am I not doing the same here? Or oh no, I am. No, I am. It's just because there's no iron here. It's throwing me off big time. Speaking of which, let me get two of these. There we go. 7. There we go. I was going to say that didn't add up. I'm saying 4 and then 2. There we go. But yeah, like I was saying, tomorrow is Christmas. Is Boss's birthday / New Year's do by the sounds of it. And I got a message from one of the guys who I work with, and honestly, the difference between him in work mode and him in party mode, is wild. He is like the most serious worker I've ever met. Like he's like, you know, proper dedicated to his work. It's mental. And then we go out drinking and he's an absolute party animal. It's like night and day. It's crazy. I love it so much. Like we went to the Christmas do and he was easily like one of the most active like dancers and singers, and he's like cracking jokes, and you know, he's having fun. He's great. He knows how to party. But then when he's working, he's like, you know, really stern face, like proper serious, you know. Sure, he likes to crack a joke or two, but he's a proper like work hard, play hard kind of person. And it's great. It's so good. Anyway, what am I doing? I've got blocks of lapis lazuli, which isn't going to be part of this. It's going to be a separate thing. Same with redstone. I'm thinking this is going to be our redstone and lapis. Why am I struggling here? So yeah, this will be our redstone and lapis. I'm going to get another item frame and put a lapis block there. There we go. And so we're going to do lapis along here. And with it being entirely lapis and redstone, there's going to be 1 chest per. There we go. But yeah, he sent a message, this guy, basically saying, "Hey everyone, now's your last chance to get your happy hour antics rehearsed." He keeps sending like videos as well. Like whenever we prep for a party, like for a do, he sends messages, and it's like, you know, I'm trying to think of examples. You know, he'll send like a message saying, "Is everyone ready for tomorrow night?" And then he'll send like a link of a video, and it's like "Party on that boat," like it's some EDM song, and it's like, what? Not like him at all. It's hilarious. Do I have any redstone? I do have some, but it's like, I think it's scattered. Maybe I don't. Maybe I used it all. Oh, no, I think I gave it all to LP. Did I? Oh no, there's some. Oh, do I want? I didn't think of that. Repeaters and stuff. Okay, I didn't think about the repeaters. Do I have any more redstone? I do. I think the redstone components I'll have in a separate chest. Yeah, I think I'm going to store the redstone separate from the components. Yeah, because I'm thinking I'm going to have like pistons and everything redstone related. So redstone torches, pistons, comparators, repeaters, droppers, hoppers, dispensers, all of this stuff. Doors, pressure plates, levers, buttons. All the different material versions of those. I'm going to have all those be in a redstone dedicated column. Yeah, I say maybe a couple of redstone dedicated columns because there's quite a bit to it. Right, here we go. So redstone does get its own chest. There we go. And then I do kind of want to make some redstone blocks. I need a crafting bench up here. I can get one. I can literally get one. There's one right in here. You know what? That's going in there. That'll do. And then this one goes in here. Cool. That's not what I want to do. There we go. Cool. Okay, that's sorted. That's redstone and lapis sorted. I don't think I have any rogue lapis anywhere else. Yeah, I don't think I've got any rogue lapis or redstone. Maybe I do in one of these chests outside. I don't think so though. Got some rogue dirt. I'm not seeing any. I'm seeing stuff like doors and stuff. I am seeing sticks, so I might grab that. I'm just going to grab that torch as well. I might grab some things that I do want to store. So things like sticks. I want to stash that in the chest that's in there. What else do we got? I'm pretty sure cobble and dirt and stuff are already full. So I'm not going to bother with those. Maybe work on granite next. And andesite. Yeah, and diorite. But I don't think I've got any diorite. Do I got diorite? Oh, wood and stuff. There we go. Red sand. I need some of that. That's good. Gravel. I don't think I filled out the gravel yet. I think I've got barely enough space for it. And then I don't think... No, okay. I need to sort out the sandstone as well. I'm going to put the sandstone somewhere. I'm going to have some columns of chests just for the sandstone columns, like for the different pillars. That's the plan there. There we go. That should be good there. That's that. Right. Let's see. I've got these. Let me first of all sort out the gravel. I've got the space for it. Okay, cool. And I haven't sorted out the obsidian yet. I didn't even think of that. The obsidian, I'm thinking... Oh, we might sacrifice that. We might do that. There we go. The only thing I'm concerned about is when it comes to all of these other resources... No, tell you what, the obsidian's not going there. When it comes to all these other resources, right, we can do this thing where... we are down to 7, right? Yeah. We can do these things, right, where we there we go. We can do these things where we compress them, right? You obviously you get the ore, which I mean you can't compress the ores, but you can smelt them. You can smelt them into the ingots, and these things, right? Diamonds and the ingots. You can compress the ingots into blocks, and there's another layer of things which is the nuggets, right? But what you can't do is you can't compress obsidian, and you can't like break it up into chunks. Which, I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, it would be cool. Like if that was a thing, maybe I might work on getting a custom thing for that. I've also just realised I populated this chest too early. There we go. So like maybe that's something I might work on. I might get that sorted. I've also just realised this is not going to work, is it? Because of the different, there's literally 6 different types, and I've got like two barrels for all 6 different types. Each type's going to need its own row. In which case, I'm actually just going to take these out. This one here is just going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think this one is, I'm just gonna have maybe like two stacks of each type. So like you got the oak stairs, then it'd be birch stairs, spruce stairs, etc., right? And oak slabs, spruce slabs, you know, birch slabs, blah blah blah. The wood, right? I think I did it for wood as well. So yeah, so birch. I'm thinking the order's going to be oak, birch, spruce, jungle, dark acacia. There we go. So acacia's going to be the bottom one. There we go. So oak, birch, spruce, jungle, dark acacia. Cool. What have I got on me? I've still got my granite. Why did I pick up the redstone repeaters? Was there a reason for that? I have no idea. So I think with the granite and stuff, I'm going to end up making use of all of these. Because we're going to do granite, which is going to go in here. Like that. Nope, that's not right at all. I can't do that. Because I want to be able to have... Okay, I want the shiny, the polished versions and the stairs and slabs and stuff like that. All of the cut ones, basically, to go in there. So I'm going to go grab some more. I must have some more of those. So I think these were grabbed from the outside chest. I've got more inside. I know I do. I think I've got andesite. I've got like polished granite, I think. No, it's polished andesite. That's right. Oh no, I do have polished granite. Yeah. So here we go. So I'm going to grab all. Well, say all of this as much as I can. There we go. Is that a wall? Yeah. See, like andesite wall, that kind of stuff. I'd want to be part of it as well. Most of these chests are pretty much empty. What I might do is I'm just gonna, just so I can make some storage space up, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna get rid of these, and these are gonna go in like in here. The andesite wall, I'm actually gonna keep that on me. So that means I won't be able to carry all of this. Oh no, I can. Okay. And the repeaters, I want to just stash those in there. I'm gonna look for any more rogue granite or andesite or diorite even. No, I didn't see any here, did I? No. Pepper as well. I want to sort that out as well. That'd be a good thing to get stashed away. No, all good I think in these. There's a lot of deep slate and stuff. There must be... There's more gravel. I need to sort that out then. What I might do is... stash some of this stuff in here, actually. I really should... Do you know what? I need to make more use of my ender storage, because there's literally an ender chest in the storage room. It's so bad of me. I really need to make more use of that. Rogue, andesite, diorite. Okay, yeah, there is no rogue. Did I grab it all? No. Let me see what I can grab. There we go. I must, come on, I must be able to get more. No, it is full. What can I take out? What don't I need? Redstone dust. Boom. No, but that I want to store that. Andesite. What can I just stash? I mean, there's no reason why I couldn't. It's because of cartography. No reason why I couldn't stash that. Oh yeah, I don't have the storage space. There we go. Let me just stash that. Oh god, in there. Actually, no. I'm going to put this specifically in this chest. Okay, so that does that, but then that doesn't. Does that free me up for? No, I still need that. I still need what? Oh, I know why. Because that goes in there. There we go. And now that frees me up to take that. Okay, there we go. I'm all good with that. So let's go stash all of this and also take some stuff out of the ender chest when we get there. I feel like the music has gotten quieter. You suck! Go to sleep. You know, that guy's going to start burning soon. He's an idiot. Right. Let's get all of this granite off me chest first. So let's get rid of all that. There we go. I mean, I don't know yet what the plan is in terms of, like, do I want it to be this? I mean, I have no idea. But we're gonna roll with that for now, I think. No, that's not gonna work, is it? Ooh. I don't know, maybe I do this, and then maybe we have like slabs, stairs, and then other garbage like walls and stuff. Yeah, maybe. I mean, no. I mean, no. I know what we're gonna do. We're not gonna do that. We are gonna do what I originally had. Reason being, because I've got a spare. I've got a spare like barrel at the bottom, and I'm thinking that barrel at the bottom is going to be. Actually, I do want to just grab one polished andesite. How have I done it over here? Okay, so we're going to have polished there. There we go. So I'm thinking, yeah, we're going to do that. And then the bottom chest will be the stairs and all that stuff. Let's just grab the wall. I might, just for the sake of continuity, redstone in here. I may, for the sake of continuity, just go make myself a some stairs with the thingamajig, the granite. Actually, the one. There we go. I can go ahead and break that and just stash that again. There we go. Okay. And then I want to grab that downstairs and just pop that back. There we go. Entirely fabricated. And then I'd have polished andesite here, and then we'd have diorite on the bottom. Got more granite. It's just, I don't think I've got the space. I don't have the space for all the granite. Okay. And then the bottom one, like I said, is going to be things like the stairs and whatnot. So for now, I mean, I'm just going to... I don't know. We'll do that. That'll do for now. And then gravel, I could... Oh, I can stash all the gravel. Yeah, so this is, I think this is the first time that I've not been able to stash all of something. No, well, no, that's not true. I've got tons of dirt and cobble I can't stash. But it's the first time I think I've been able to, I haven't been able to stash something that was inside, like on the inside of the building. Whoa, hello, I didn't even see you there. There we go. Okay, well, you just had to take up inventory space, didn't you? I should really think about putting the bones somewhere. That's the thing I should worry about at some point. I'll do bones later. I'm thinking mob drops in general will have their own, like, just their own column. Like, we have bones, slime, you know, gunpowder, string, spider's eyes, that, you know, those kind of things. Rotten flesh. They'll all be in like a separate column, all on their own. Are all of these now empty? Yeah. Okay. Note to self: those are not empty. Okay. Let me see if I can't get those chests. I'm just picking them back up again, aren't I? From the same place. Let's just lob them all over this way. There we go. Whoops! There we go. There is way more than that. Where have they all gone? Didn't I have a full chest? Maybe I didn't. Alright, well, let's grab those back again. Stash those chests there. No, not what I want to do. I've also just... Yeah, no, screw it. I'm just going to stash the granite in there. This is empty, though. So let's grab that. There we go. And what I might do, actually, just to make things a bit easier, is I might just go... no, just screw it. I'm just going to break this one. Oh, no, you... That's what I want to do. Stash these in here. Okay, I'm definitely missing some. Are they going outside? Oh, no, I just didn't pick them up. Because l'idiot. Nice. Sorted. Hello. Yeah, that's cool. Right. Bones, I'm just gonna stash it for now. What can we move next? I need to take those jungle stairs, that's for sure. Let me just try and find if there's... Is there any wood that I need to take with me? Yeah, I think the fences and the gates and stuff. I can probably stash those in the same chest as the sticks, I'm guessing. Yeah, we'll do it in the stick chest. The buttons, that's going to go under redstone. Yeah, so pistons, levers, buttons, this kind of stuff, torches, that's all going to go under a separate chest. Soul sand could be good. Oh, I need to also think about stashing the netherrack. I'm thinking netherrack and soul sand I'm going to stick together. Let me just grab those now. And blackstone. Blackstone's going to go with the netherrack as well. Quartz, that can go... I'm thinking quartz will go with the redstone gear. Like, I'll have one barrel dedicated to quartz, and then the other three will be the mixture of the different, like, redstone things like pistons, droppers, yeah, etc. Like, I'm thinking maybe one barrel will be pistons, droppers. It'll be the block form of things like, you know, the whole block forms things, and that kind of stuff. And then I'll have another chest, which is then like the powering of redstone. So it'll be like, that'll be the torches, the buttons, the levers, the thingy, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff. Leather's something I want to sort out at some point as well. Do I want to put magma blocks in with the... Yeah, screw it. What I'll do is I'll have a whole column dedicated to nether. Fire and brimstone, we'll call it that. And like we'll have one barrel netherrack, one barrel soul sand / soul dirt, whatever it is, the other form of it, the one that is the whole block. We'll have one barrel which is then blackstone and one barrel that is magma block. In which case I'm going to try and grab more nether related stuff. I think that's everything though. I'm thinking coarse fruit and endstone stuff will be stored together, so I've got some, and purple, that'll all go in part of an end chest. I know I've got more end related blocks somewhere. Got more netherrack, nice. Here we go, soul soil, that's the one. Soul soil and soul sand, they'll go in a separate chest. I've definitely got more nether stuff, I'm pretty sure, more end stuff. Where is it? Maybe I don't. Crying obsidian, that can probably go with the obsidian. I think I'm gonna... I've only got the one pillar, the one... Maybe netherite I'll have a single column. I don't know. Right, let me think about stashing some stuff in the ender chest. So let's get the small stacks of things in the ender chest. The things like that, the sticks, blackstone, magma block, that last stack of netherrack. Why not the jungle stairs? There must be other things I can think about stashing. Blaze rods will go inside the mob drops. See, I'm thinking coarse fruit will go with endstone and stuff. Is there anything here I want to put in there? Gunpowder and string will go with blaze rods and bones. Lectern, maybe I might have a column specifically for job blocks. So lectern, smithing table, grindstone, etc, etc. Ink sac, that maybe I might have. No, ink sac, no, never mind. I was going to say I might have like a dyes column, but then I've got lapis separate. But then I could have lapis separate because it is a resource. An ink sac. And there's those ink sac. You use ink sac for something. I know it's used for something. Don't know what I'm going to do with scaffolding yet. Arrow slowness will go with mob drops. Or maybe I might have an arrow chest, I guess, yeah. Fire charge will go with mob drops, I think. Glass bottles, I'll probably have be part of the glass chest, which I need to get sorted. Oh, I didn't even think of the strip wood stem. Strip warp stem. Okay, the nether trees. Oh, I didn't think of those. They might go in the nether chest. I might then... That then makes things complicated. I'll figure it out. That'll be part of the nether chest, I think. Do I have any more? Yeah, see, I've got dyes. So maybe I will have a dye chest. But it'll be strictly dyes. Warp planks, there we go. That needs to go with the nether stuff. Do I got any more nether done? Warped roots. I'm not going to store that just because I think the only reason I've got that is because it was probably a randomization. I don't think it's something you can naturally get without silk touch, or even with silk touch. I don't know. Maybe you can't. Not sure. I'm not going to bother storing that though. What else do I want to take with me right now? There's a lot of this stuff needs stashing away downstairs anyway, like the bows, golden sword and crossbows. I will do something with those shulkers. Those shulkers will probably go along the wall next to, like, opposite the stairs. Like, as in you've got the stairs and you've got that wall that splits the stairs and the main storage area. I'll probably have the shulkers along the wall on the other side, like, of the stairs. If that makes sense. So, yeah, I'll do that later though. That's something I'm not going to worry about today. I can't see anything here that I want to take with me right this second. Emeralds, maybe. Yeah, let's take some emeralds. They can get stashed away somewhere. They can probably go with... So I know I need to store the crying obsidian. So I'm probably going to do what the change I do to the ordering of things in the chest for crying obsidian. I'm probably going to do for emeralds as well in the relevant ingot chest. Anyway, what's in here? Flint would be a good thing to take. Golden nuggets, here we go. This is good. Glowstone. Oh, glowstone. I'm going to have to be part of the nether thing as well. Yeah. No, glowstone I'm going to have be a drop because it's a witch drop. I think. I know redstone is as well, but screw it. Again, these can probably... Actually, I can probably think about breaking these down, can't I? Yeah, I can probably think about merging these items and then breaking them down to the nuggets, which is probably where I got these 38 gold nuggets from. Do I want to take anything else with me from here? I do want to take the anvil. That needs to go as part of the storage, as part of the yeah, of the floor, the other floor. Snowball I'm going to stash in this chest, get it out of the way. Oh, yeah, there we go, let's break that. Have I still got the chests on me? No, they're in here, good. I was going to say, I hope they don't. That's taking up unnecessary inventory space. Glowstone I'm going to stash away, that's right. I don't think I want to take anything else from this chest, and then that one's just, yeah. Alright, I think I'm good to continue. Yeah, I think I'm good to move on. Oh, I do need to make more... Yeah, I need to make more item frames, don't I? I just thought of that. And let me get that sorted as well. Stash that away. I'm gonna need these. Do I got any sticks? I do. I don't have any leather. Ah, jeez! I don't have any leather. I didn't bring leather with me. Right, I'm going back for leather. I'm gonna go sleep. Right, I think we've got 5 minutes until server reboots, so I'm thinking that what I do now is going to be the last thing I do before the end of stream. I know I suggested I was going to play some Roblox, but I didn't, did I? I didn't play any Roblox today, and I don't think I will. I think I'm going to end stream in about 5 minutes. Well, you know, at some point in 5 or so minutes. Once I've got this this thing sorted. Right, let me just bring a stack of leather. There we go. Yeah, 5 minutes restart. Oh, I did end up updating the plugin as well, by the way. The custom recipe plugins. I know last time I said, oh, I need to make it so I can reduce, like, revert chains, so you get 11 nuggets, because it's an ingot and 2 nuggets, isn't it? So that then means it's 11 nuggets total, because the ingot can be translated to 9 nuggets. So I did put that in. I didn't end up that made it in. Right, what am I doing? First of all, I'm just gonna make all those into. There we go, sticks. And that's going to give me, what, like 4? Okay. Is that alright? Is that good enough? Not really. I think, to be honest, I'm thinking the nether one, I'm absolutely 100% fine to have be, like, just I'm not going to have more item frames just to indicate nether, you know? Let me grab more netherrack and stuff. Let me grab the more nethery stuff. Well, the stuff I want to handle right now. There you go now. Let me also, while I'm here, get this sorted. So, what did I do? No, that's right. No, that's right. I put the obsidian here, so never mind. The obsidian I'm not gonna do. That's fine. Okay, this is alright. But I do still need to handle emeralds. In which case, I will probably just shrink all of this again. So it becomes that. That. Actually, no, I want emeralds to be... sorry, not emeralds. I want emeralds to be here. There we go. Like that. Yeah, there we go. I'm happy with that. That's fine. That is acceptable to me. Let me come down here and get the gold nugget stash. Right. Netherrack. That there. And I'm thinking we'll have this blackstone, that's the one, not basil, be there. And then I'm thinking blackstone will have 2 rows. And then what I'm thinking is here I'm going to do that. And then that. And then over here is where we're going to have our different kinds of logs and stuff. So what I'm thinking is we'll do like half of that for the stripped ones, and then the warped the warped ones rather. And then we'll have like the other type, crimson, that's the one, or whatever it is, be this section here essentially. What else have I got? Let's go back here. It's all wood stuff, isn't it? No, dragon head. I want to keep the dragon head there, thanks. Chests, sticks. Oh, I got way more sticks. Wait, no, I didn't. Never mind. I thought I had way more. I don't know why I thought that. Ingot. I didn't realise that. Paper. Paper. I'm gonna leave paper. Right, this stuff here. So jungle. So we're gonna go birch, spruce, jungle. And then it was going to be dark and acacia. So let's stash that back again. Sticks. And that's right, I was gonna have no, I think I'm gonna trim this down, so it'll be something like that, and then we would do 4, 5, 6. That's not right, that goes there. That goes there. 1 minute, okay. And then this is jungle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes there, right? Yeah, there you go. The chest can go over here and here. The iron ingots can all get stashed. There we go. The chipped anvil needs to go downstairs. I think that's everything, isn't it? In here, let's put it here. There we go. We've got those there, which I'm going to stash there. Leather. Right, I think that's where I'm going to call it then today. I feel like I brought more, but I didn't. Apparently I screwed that up. Oh well. Yeah, that's where I am going to call it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Next week is a bit of an enigma in terms of what I'm going to do streaming wise. I do plan on streaming on Monday. Tuesday probably not. I'm going to be ice skating with Stream First. So I might not stream Tuesday, or if I do, it'll be like an evening thing. I'll see. I'll figure it out. And then the rest of the week is still a mystery. I'm being honest. I you know, that hasn't changed from yesterday. I'm not going to do Sekiro next week, and I didn't do Sekiro yesterday. You might have noticed. And the plan is, because it's a lot of stop and start with Sekiro at the moment, and I kind of want to avoid that. So I'm thinking that from the new year is when I'm going to start doing Sekiro more. And if I'm being honest, I want to try streaming more. I want to start introducing more days back into the schedule. I think I used to stream like 4 or 5 times a week, like back in 2021, and then I had to slow it down because of the apprenticeship. I'm not doing the apprenticeship anymore. I mean, the job I'm doing right now is pretty busy. Like, there are busy periods, but I think I can account for those. I think all I need to do is, during those busy periods, I just don't, you know, I just don't stream. Like, I'm just gonna have to put a notice up. I'm gonna have to make it clear I'm not streaming this week, like, you know, for example, right? So I think that's what I need to do. And so in terms of next year, I think I might start streaming more often. I might introduce more days into the schedule. I do need to go to the office twice a week, and I won't stream those 2 days. And the weekends are still a bit like, part of the reason why I was able to stream so much in 2021 was because of the pandemic. And my girlfriend has a job where she couldn't see, we couldn't see each other during the pandemic, just because she's in a healthcare related job. So she's simply, for the healthcare of her patients, she couldn't see me. Like, we would see each other, but it would be ridiculously controlled. Like, we would only ever see each other outside for short periods of time, you know, and we wouldn't be, you know, we didn't see each other for the extended periods of time that we do now, kind of thing. So essentially, the point I'm making is, now I can't stream on the weekends as often as I used to in 2021. So, you know, I'm going into office twice a week. I'm seeing my girlfriend, you know, sometimes during the week, sometimes on the weekends. So, you know, it varies on the week, week by week. But essentially, I do want to stream more. I can't guarantee what days it'll be yet. I will figure it out, and it will be a consistent day. It won't be like, oh, this week is that, this week is that, this week is that. It will be a consistent day. It's definitely going to be Wednesdays and Fridays still. But whether it be I stream on a Tuesday as well, or I stream on a Friday, on a Thursday as well, or I stream on a Sunday as well, or a mixture of those days, I'll figure it out. I will come to a conclusion on that, and I will update my schedule accordingly. But that's plans for next year. That does mean I'll be able to play Sekiro more. I'll be playing Sekiro more than once a week. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't think I'm going to complete this challenge. I went into it thinking I would. No, okay, sorry. No, let me bring that back. I went into it with the mindset I'm not going to complete it. I thought it would be way too hard. Like, 50 streams to do all the bosses. Knowing what I know about Souls-like games, they're ridiculously hard games that are very unforgiving. I wasn't sure I was going to make it. I wasn't sure I was going to do it. A couple of streams in, we'd already made massive progress. We beat a boss. We beat a ton of mini-bosses. At that point, I had some confidence. I was like, yeah, I could do this. Then we hit Genichiro. And oh my god, he's a brick wall. I am really not comfortable with Genichiro right now. I mean, I didn't have prosthetics at the time. I had like the shuriken one, which was, let's be honest, kind of useless. Like, it's useful in certain scenarios, but overall it's useless. We do now have better prosthetics. We've got the axe prosthetic, which is great. That I think does wonders for stagger. And there's also the flame prosthetic, which is going to be great. So yeah, we've got those, and they're definitely going to help. But he's still going to be hard. And Lady Butterfly, got stuck on her for a bit. But yeah, so thinking on it now, I think I'm going to struggle. I'm going to struggle to beat it. I'm not sure. But yeah, overall, the plan is to stream more in 2022 on more days. I'm going to play Sekiro more than once a week. And that should allow me to get into that. I should get that muscle memory, because the big problem at the moment is no muscle memory. So because of that, I'm not streaming Sekiro for the rest of the year. No stream for Sekiro next week. Maybe not in the first week as well, Jan. I don't know. I need to get the schedule sorted and whatnot. But once I've got the schedule sorted, I'm going to jump back into Sekiro, and hopefully we'll smash it. Maybe. But yes, next week up in the air still. I probably will maybe be streaming Wednesday. I don't want to promise it though. Monday's a definite though. Monday I'm definitely streaming. Maybe Tuesday, depending on when I get back from the ice skating with Streamsmith, and maybe Wednesday, depending on my plans. Because the problem is, like I said earlier about seeing my girlfriend, her work schedule got a bit messed up apparently. Like, she doesn't know what day she's working, like what shift she's working next week. Apparently the person the shift organizer butchered her shift, and they fixed some of it, but they've still not done it properly. Apparently it's still not right, so she doesn't know what day she's working next week, so that's why next week's still up in the air. But that's it for until Monday at least. Until then, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope everyone has a wonderful Christmas, or if you're not really, if you don't celebrate Christmas, have a